Hello everyone, I am Madhu. Welcome you to my channel Software Testing World. Today in this video, we are going to discuss about a very well-known interview questions that we are going to get and basically we are getting while going for a soft testing interview. If you are going as a fresher also you will get this question. If you are going as a experienced person also you will get the same kind of question. The topic is bug, error, defect and failure in software testing. Now, without wasting our time, let us start regarding the topic discussion. First, we'll discuss what is error. Basically, error is a situation it happens when either the development team or any of the developer fails to understand the requirement definition, show that by their misunderstanding and keeping that misunderstanding in their mind when they will start their coding at that time whatever code they will develop, that is known as an error code. Okay, and basically this error term it is arise when a developer gets any issue. That time they are terminating in their terminology they are using for this particular defective code is known as error. And that errors are generated basically due to the wrong logic, wrong syntax, whatever their developers are using, and it is impacting basically the end user. And because if we'll be coding something wrong, whatever error we will be getting, that we'll get it in the testing phase, and if we'll not able to get that in a testing phase directly, it will impact the end user. And how will come to know that is the error if there are between the expected result and the actual result? At that time, we can tell that this as an error. And as I said you from the beginning, development team or developer, whatever issue or defects they are getting, they are telling it as error. Then we'll discuss regarding the next topic, that is defect. Defect, error, bug, and failure all are same, but the terminologies are different, and there is very little of difference in all this sport of when a tester detect any mistake or any issues in the software coding while doing testing in the test environment, that mistake is called as a defect or issue. And it is also a same situation when we'll tell this as a defect. If the require will be going through the requirements and doing testing, at that time if we'll be seeing that actual result, expected result of the application is not matching, and if both in the software both the actual and expected result are not in sync with each other, at that time we'll tell it as a defect. Okay. Now we'll discuss about our next topic. What is a bug? What is called a bug? A bug refers to a defect. That means the software product or application, whenever it will not work as per the requirement set and as per the customer expectation, at that time we'll be telling that it is a bug. And a tester's defect is accepted by the development team or a developer, and they are going to fix that particular defect, that is called as bug. Error which is detected in the development environment during the testing stage, that is known as a bug. And basically whenever as a tester or test engineer we are going to raise a bug that time and it is getting accepted by the development team or developer lead, whoever it is, at that time the development team has to fix that or resolve that bug at any cost. But how they are resolving? Based on the severity and priority. Regarding severity and priority, I'm not in this particular video. For that, I will be uploading stand means you'll get more clarity and more understanding regarding the topic severity and priority. Just why I'm giving on another video for this, that is also a very important topic. You are going to get it in your interview questions, and that is also a must ask interview question. You'll definitely going to get it. You'll be going as an experienced or fresher. So I'm going to cover it in another video. So based on the severity and the priority of the bug, basically the development team fix that particular defect and sending it again for testing to the testing team. The next topic we are going to discuss is failure. Basically, what is a failure? Failure. As the term we can live in, we can think of this as something is getting failed. That is known as failure. Okay. In application failure, in testing, when you are telling, there are many criteria, many situations when we can tell this particular application is a failure. Okay. It is whenever in our application there are several defects. Okay. And that is several defects, and that is ultimately leading to software failure. And it by this failure, it you can lose a lot of information or critical modules. Okay. So if there are multiple number of defects, and means suppose there is a software or application, if you touch any part of it, you are getting some error code or some miscommunicating message. Then that time you can tell it as the software application is a failure. Okay. Or it refers to a situation where a software application doesn't perform as expected during the testing. And basically, if you are getting the failure during the testing phase, that is somehow fine because we can solve it in our organization. But if the application is failing after production in the production environment or after releasing to the client, then that is a very pathetic situation that sometimes we used to face in our organization in the frame it means after production also in production or client environment. If one of the test bug if we are getting, then that is a failure for our organization we used to feel as a tester. And it can occur when the application does not meet its functional or non-functional requirements and results in bugs, error, or unintended behavior. Error or bug or defect is nothing but the unintended behavior of the application. And sometimes the application crashes. If as I said you, if there are multiple number of defects or bugs, at that time the basically the application or software crashes. That time we can tell this as a failure. This failure can happen due to a human errors or can also be caused intentionally by the system, by an individual, anything. It is a it is a term that comes basically failure is used by the clients. Okay, the production stage of the software. If in the production stage something is breaking in the application, definitely they are going to the client or individual is going to tell this is a failure. Okay, this is a pictorial representation of error, defect, or bug or failure. I have just given you an example. You can follow this. Error. This is an error. Error or defect are both same. The difference is that if a developer gets any mismatch in the application, they will term an error. And when a tester gets that particular mismatch in the application, they will tell it a defect. Okay. So both are kind of similar. From error, it leads to a bug. Okay. From defect also it leads to a bug. As I said, you if a tester's whatever mismatch or if a defect or error he has or she has raised, if it is accepted by the development team, they'll tell it as a bug. Okay. After that, from bug it goes to failure. Defect and bug both are kind of same. So uh, as defect bug are some same, and defect in the testing environment and bug is also in the testing environment. If it is accepted by the development team and the developer is going to fix that particular defect or bug, that time in time we can term it as a bug, and from bug it goes to failure. Now, I have completed this particular topic. If you have any doubts or anything, if you want any clarification regarding this more, you can write it in the comment section. I am going to tell you regarding the doubts. Okay. And I'm definitely, if whatever I know, I'm going to cover these topics and I'm going to clear all of your doubts. So, thank you for watching my video. If you like it, kindly subscribe to my channel and click like also to my video. And kindly don't forget to click on the bell icon, whatever you are seeing in the video, because if you'll be clicking on that particular notification video bell icon, then if I'll be uploading any new videos, you are going to get the notification. Thank you very much. I hope you will like the video. Thank you. Bye bye.